How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have to do an update video here because Elon just announced that he is working with the dev team to improve system transaction efficiency for Dogecoin. So I actually recorded this video about 20 minutes ago. Turns out it didn't record right, so I'm reshooting it. Just want to bring this to your attention because I haven't seen too many people cover it so far, and it's really interesting. So there are a couple different reasons for this. He's gone on and on about how, over the last couple of days, about how Bitcoin just isn't efficient enough. It costs too much energy, and as an electric car company, they can't do that. They can't run transactions in it. Now, I think there are a couple things happening behind the scenes right now, and it is really interesting to see what is going on. Now, I want to cover all this for you guys. If you guys don't mind just hitting the like button, though, I really appreciate that. It does help out the channel. While you're down there, there is a subscribe button and that bell notification. Definitely turn those on because some of this is time relevant. Also, there is a link down below in case you guys want. BlockFi is trying to gain users and trying to gain some market dominance. So they are actually giving a really good interest rate and a bonus on cryptocurrency right now, especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum in a dip right now. It's an interesting opportunity to get a really good interest rate and get in at a pretty good price, in my opinion. Of course, not financial advice, using that link down below to BlockFi. And there's that link down there to Webull to get some free money too. So Elon has talked about how they are working with Dogecoin, or the Doge devs. Now, that kind of makes sense because if we look at the efficiency of Bitcoin per transaction here, so the transaction uses about 707.6 kilowatt hours for a single Bitcoin transaction. Now, Ethereum is about 62.56 kilowatt hours, so a lot more efficient. However, there are much more efficient ways of transacting. So Ripple, which was created for transactions, is in an SEC lawsuit right now. So they're still going back and forth with the SEC. Now, they only cost 0.0079 kilowatt hours. And remember, Bitcoin was over 700 kilowatt hours per transaction. Dogecoin comes in very close here, 0.12 kilowatt hours per transaction. And then we have Cardano, which has been pumping over the last day. A lot of people very bullish on Cardano for a handful of reasons. They are 0.54 kilowatt hours per transaction. So a lot more efficient here. Cardano is less efficient than Dogecoin by about a factor of 4 to 5x, but all of them are much more efficient than Bitcoin. Now, Elon still wants to hold Bitcoin on the balance sheet. He said that he's not going to sell it. He just said that they are not going to transact in it. Now, something that I think might be happening behind the scenes here is that people probably didn't want to buy Teslas in Bitcoin. I mean, the people that have a significant amount of Bitcoin hold it for certain reasons. And it wasn't because they wanted to transact with it and buy a car that loses value every single year. They are holding it because, one, they're probably bullish on the crypto space. Two, they're using it as a hedge against inflation. Three, they might be getting some really nice rewards for interest rates and stuff like that. There are a handful of reasons you can hold on to Bitcoin, probably a lot more than that. Maybe they're trying to get away from the normal system and stuff like that. There are a lot of different reasons to hold it, but I don't think too many people that have significant amounts are going to go and buy a car with it. That just doesn't make sense to me. And that's why I've heard from everyone that holds it. That's awesome that they're going to transact with Bitcoin, or at least that's what they were saying, but they wouldn't give up their Bitcoin for a Tesla. Unless you just have so much that you don't care about $30,000, $40,000 worth of Bitcoin. A lot of people hold that really precious, especially because they think the value is going to go up much higher than fiat. It's going to go up in a very exponential fashion here over the next couple of years. So what's actually, what's inflationary is Dogecoin. Bitcoin is deflationary. So the amount of new coins goes down all the time. So the fact is that a lot of Bitcoin has been coming off the market too. Now, Dogecoin, it doesn't have a limit to how many coins can be mined. So it would make a lot more sense to actually have them use Dogecoin in transactions because people want to spend it. If it's becoming less and less, or if it's becoming worth less and less day after day, which it's not right now because the price is pumping, it would make sense to spend it on something like this. Now, I will say we had Cardano, which actually sold off look exponential here. But I will say I am not going out and buying Dogecoin on this news. They still haven't announced whether they're actually going to accept Dogecoin. They're just working with the devs right now. Now, I just did a video on how Tesla could bring solar, or could bring Bitcoin solar. So they could bring Bitcoin to households like yours and mine and allow you to actually mine it. So kind of an interesting theory there. But on this news, it pumped up. I'm not buying it, hoping that this turns into something. Now, of course, you could say, hey, there are a lot of catalysts going forward, but I think there are a lot of catalysts in a lot of other cryptocurrencies too. So I'm still very bullish on Cardano. I actually did a video on it earlier today, and I think it's going to be one of the best returning cryptocurrencies this year, throughout the rest of the year. I still think it has room to 3 to 5x. Some people are saying more than that. Now, I am bullish on Ethereum and Bitcoin too. I bought the dip a little bit on those just a little while ago. But Dogecoin is still kind of a wild card for me. I don't really want to risk my hard-earned money in it, but I could totally understand if you do want to, because there's a lot of positive catalysts around it right now. Now, Elon Musk also tweeted, "Don't panic," in his in this Tesla here. Kind of interesting. On another note, my dad actually took a ride in a Tesla the other day. It went 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. It was the model that's super expensive and super fast. He felt sick the rest of the night. Kind of interesting there. Just fun anecdote there, I guess. Not so fun for him, but pretty interesting there, as we have all this news from Tesla. But I want to hear your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think about the Doge devs working with Elon Musk, what you think about Elon possibly taking Dogecoin. We know a couple days ago he tweeted, "Would you guys want us to take Dogecoin?" And like 78% of people said yes. A lot of people in the crypto space think that this is a joke and that Elon Musk is just sitting there pulling his strings, thinking this is just fun for him, or fun for him just to mess with the general public. I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about when you are as smart as he is. What goes on in your head, only Elon Musk will know. But let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you for checking out the link down below to BlockFi and to Webull. Thank you for getting that free money. It does help out the channel a lot. Thank you for hitting subscribe and turning on that bell notification. Feel free to share this wherever you want. I did have a problem uploading it the first time, so I am running late to something. So doing all that stuff really does help out the channel, especially when I'm rushing around like this. It makes me more likely to do this in the future when I'm running late to things. But thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.